Good morning, everybody. Look at that. I'm actually out away from the house. First time in like a week. Anywho, we're actually at Lambert's, the home of the Throat Rolls. We have been left with the responsibility of Angie's nieces and nephews. So we have all three of them. Mom and Dad went to the lake for the weekend, so they get a break from the kids, and they made the mistake of leaving us with the kids. So we're gonna fill them up with sugar, lots of curse words, and then we will return them to their rightful owners when we are all done. So first stop of this weekend is we're here at Lambert's. We're gonna have some Throat Rolls. We're gonna fill them so full that they almost burst. And then we'll probably find some dessert and some sugar on the way home and fill them up with that. And we're just gonna do that all weekend until they get back. And then we'll turn them back over to their parents. Anyway, today's video is gonna be, you guys have probably all heard about the whole Harley Davidson controversy, and if you haven't, I'm not gonna explain too much about it, but I am gonna talk about it. Probably here a little bit later. We'll see how long I have till they call me. But anyway, it is a bunch of people complaining about Harley Davidson going woke. I know you guys are going to be like, what is woke? Google it, look it up, figure it out for yourself. But anyway, that's what the big craze is right now. People are doing lots of videos. A lot of it has to do with DEI. Don't know what that is? Look that up as well. The only thing I've got to say is it feels like Harley over the past years has focused more on profit and social issues than they have actually building good motorcycles that people want. I think therein lies the problem. They have quit focusing on their actual customers, the people that keep them in business, and have started focusing on everything but that. And therein lies our problem. So, I don't know how this all turns out, but I do not like to play the whole political BS game, so I'm out on that. I'm still going to ride my Harley. Of course, my Harley's also almost 20 years old. Am I going to go be buying a new bike anytime soon? If you follow this channel long, you know that I'm not a new bike buyer. I was thinking about this today. If I have to buy gap insurance on any of my purchases, it's probably not a good purchase, because that means you could potentially lose money from the moment that you buy the damn thing. So that's not me. I will keep buying my old Harleys. I will keep riding my old Harleys. But I will tell you this, because I've seen a lot of people talking about Harley Davidson and the DEI and the woke thing. I'm gonna point this out. If you Google Polaris, if you Google Apple, Google any of those major corporations, like the phone you're using right now to watch this, or the computer, and I guarantee you that they all have inclusion policies. They all have that woke stuff that everybody's talking about. I did look up Polaris just to see, and they do. They have a DEI policy in place. They have connections with LGBTQ, all of them do. But I feel like, here's my thoughts on that. Do you remember 30 years ago when like sexual harassment in the workplace was the big hot button, and all of us had to go take classes and all to make sure that we knew what to do and what to say and how to say it? This is that hot button right now. So all of these major companies have to put policies in place, or they're going to get their asses sued. And they're billion-dollar companies. So you know people are seeing dollar signs, right? Oh, well, they're not inclusive. I'm going to sue them. They're not doing this. I'm going to sue them. So the truth of the matter is they're kind of forced to do this. If they don't do this, then guess what? They ended up getting sued. But anyway, looks like my table's about ready. We'll talk a little bit more about this when we get back to the house. But until then, we'll see you here in a few. I see lots of people getting on motorcycles. This is why they're the home of the Throat Rolls.
Raise your hand. Raise your hand.
Raise your hand. Wave. Is he out?
Raise your hand. Gosh darn it.
No hot rolls for us. All right, while we're waiting on more hot rolls. They come around and they give you sides, like fried okra. What else do they have? Tomatoes, potatoes. What are some of the sides?
Are these them here?
No, there's the pass-arounds up there.
Okay, macaroni and tomatoes.
Macaroni and tomatoes.
Potatoes and onions.
Fried potatoes. Black-eyed peas. And of course rolls. And sorghum molasses, which I love. Nobody else likes. Do you guys like molasses? Yes.
Molasses?
We got molasses eaters over here. Alright, so hopefully he'll come back with rolls here real soon. And we'll get some action shots. Oh, you blocked me! Alright, I got it. Now you guys put your hands up.
My bad, son.
Two more. One more. One more. Right there. Yeah. We'll have rolls. Good job, guys. Good job. What's up? Oh, that's silverware. I don't use straws, so they were good to spread butter.
How'd you guys warm your butters?
I put mine in mine, like
Did she put inside?
under my legs.
They sat at him. He's not done.
Alright, we're home. Lambert's was awesome. I'm in my brother-in-law's shop. The bikes are parked over there. But anywho, figured I would finish up this video. So, another piece to this is the CEO right now says that he is going to move Harley to all electric by, I think by, was it 35? So in 10 years, 2035, I believe that's what he said. You know, that's not what the current Harley customers are looking for. So it's not like he's really aiming to please the people that buy all of his bikes and everything right now. And I feel like that might be a problem going forward. But again, you know, this is just my opinion, my thoughts on it. And I don't buy new bikes, so it doesn't have that huge of an effect on me. But I will say this much, with all of the boycotting and everything people are calling for, I saw people say that, well, I'm going to just quit making payments on my bike and let Harley Davidson repossess my bike. Guys, they've already made their money off that bike. So all you're really doing is hurting yourself. And then if your credit's ruined, how do you go get another bike after you let them repossess your bike? I would say trade it in, take the loss, whatever, but I wouldn't hurt myself in order to get them back, because I don't think that they're going to care. Like you said, just my opinion. Anywho, the only way to really affect them is to affect their pocketbook. The problem with that is when a company starts losing money like that, people start losing their jobs, right? And not just, usually it's not the people at the top that lose their jobs. It's the guys in the factory when they start closing plants. And I did notice that they just made an announcement that they're going to start building the Revolution Max bikes over in, is it Thailand or someplace like that? Overseas. So, I mean, they're already kind of moving stuff out. And then the bigger pinch that we put on them, the more costs they're going to cut, and the more Americans that are going to lose their jobs because they're going to go searching for cheaper ways, right? So I feel like this CEO is probably not the best fit for Harley Davidson, but unfortunately I have zero control over that, and you have zero control over that. Collectively, could we maybe do some damage? Sure. And the truth of the matter is, if we do enough damage, the board, the stockholders are not going to be happy, and he may go away. The problem is, how much damage do we do to the everyday working person, the people in the factories, the people at the dealerships, all of those people that really don't have any control or effect on what they're currently doing, but they're going to have to pay the price because of what they're doing. Anywho, I'll not do any more videos on this just because I like to stay as far away from politics and religion as possible, and this feels an awful lot like politics, and I'm just out on that. But I did want to weigh in. There's my opinion. Take it, like it, don't like it, doesn't matter. I just shared it with you anyway. Anyway, guys, hope you guys have a kick-ass weekend, and we will see you guys tomorrow.